It's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. Well, she's one of the more well-rounded fighters, DC, that we have in this division. A true mixed martial artist. Her first martial art was MMA. That certainly helps.
Yes, she's a new breed of fighter. A fighter that, as a young girl, she was brought into a gym. And in that gym, she told the coaches, I don't want to wrestle. I don't want to do jiu-jitsu. I don't want to kickbox and box. I want to do it all.
Right.
Is there an MMA class for my daughter to take part in? She did that from day one, and you see all that development over the course of a lifetime has led her to the octagon, where she is already making her impact.
Yeah, she said, I didn't want to get to the UFC until I was 100% comfortable in every situation. So far, so good for her. She's got a big one in front of her here tonight. Well, she's one of the best in the women's game now and historically. Valentina Shevchenko, she's already got a UFC flyweight championship to her credit, and she will look to bolster her legacy yet again here tonight.
Not only is she one of the best, she's one of the nastiest. Who has a gun tattoo on the side of their hip, and she goes out there and she's got that thing loaded. That gun, to me, symbolizes the right hand and the right kick of Valentina Shevchenko. She's diverse. She's a great counter striker. She sets traps beautifully, and if you overextend or you attack too quickly, she will finish you on the feet, and she can also finish you on the ground. Just a phenomenal mixed martial artist is Valentina Shevchenko.
And if she gets a first-round knockout tonight, DC has agreed to get that gun tattooed on his midsection.
It won't show. It won't show under the fat.
Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. 2 years apart, these two fighters, with big differences in height, but some differences in reach. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 11 wins, 4 losses. She stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Kansas City, Missouri, USA, Megan Anderson. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a Muay Thai fighter, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
All right, commit to the rules of the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready?
All right, fight clock is moving. We are now underway. Going to be interesting to see how this fight stylistically plays out between a true striker against a well-rounded fighter.
This is a big-time fight field. People have been pining for this matchup for a really long time. They wanted to see how a striker would handle someone that would try to force them into uncomfortable situations. Let's see how this thing plays out.
Oh, she put everything into that leg kick.
She threw her entire body into that kick, and you see the damage that is caused to her opponent.
All right, here we go, early round one. Her opponent figures to have a hard time getting inside tonight. Extended reach advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. And not only does she have a long reach, she has an ability to know how to use it. She understands her advantages, and she makes sure to fight to those tendencies.
And they're exchanging leather early.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D?
Good stick.
Oh, Superman punch.
Oh. Head kick. Again, back into this position.
Beautifully timed and place kick there by Shevchenko. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Beautiful strike.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. All right, so once again, they will clinch, and we will see which fighter is able to advance their position from here.
Who's gonna be the first one to attempt the takedown? Both of our combatants have the ability to score and secure the position. Who's gonna be the one that makes the first move?
Oh, now she's got that tie clinch. Appreciable damage could be coming. 26 total strikes have now landed for Valentina Shevchenko.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Big knee lands there. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Consistently finding a home for that left punch. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining. And this is where she's good. Once she's on top is where she's a beast.
Keep the pressure going on that ground game. Let's go.
While her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end, the ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing them over and over again. She needs to make sure that when she's chasing the finish, she doesn't get excited and lose the position.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she's been a lifetime developing this skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat.
Good shot. Good shot.
Man, she is just nonstop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom
She got
fighter.
stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Let's go, it's a warning.
Wow, there is just a viciousness with which she operates here on the ground as she continues to get the ground and pound game going. She might get a finish here.
She's looking for a finish. She's so good at dictating these ground exchanges, and she's doing a fantastic job of building posture to try to land that kill shot at the top.
15 seconds remain in the round. Lands with the ground and pound here. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Wait. Beautiful work. You can't stop your kicks. That's excellent display of kicks right there. Keep it up, okay? She cannot stop your kicks.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with round two. She slips that left hand there.
Ooh, what a punch. There's no tell on that leg kick. Real sneaky body kick.
Oh, she lands the punch there, really using her reach advantage in this one thus far.
Oh, clinch position. Watch the knees and the elbows come now.
And there it is. So her best in terms of the offensive wrestling and the takedown attempts finally gets her opponent down for the first time tonight.
It feels like she gave up on getting the takedown, so it started to flow more naturally.
Right.
She was not forcing her entries anymore. Just let it come to her, and now she's got the takedown to speak for.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties and nuances. A lot of motions in here that maybe are lost on the casual fan.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be the underhook. For all the things that happen in this position, the person winning and controlling the underhook battle is the one out ahead.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And again, she slips off the center line, avoids the contact. Great head movement, really, from her the entire fight tonight.
Great head movement. You can see that in the gym. They got the rope tied to 2 posts in the boxing ring.
Nice liver shot lands. Oh!
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Well, she's had a lot of moments in the fight. You know, her one is very good, but you're not even getting 1-2.
What about the 1-2? What about the 1-2-3? How about an uppercut following the 3 strikes? Allow them to string together. Be confident in knowing that you have practiced this. You are ready to land in combination. Let it flow.
Takedown defense holds up. Shevchenko gets the tie clinch here. And they separate. Oh, and she connects there. Beautiful punch.
Great punch, but what's next? What is she going to use to follow it up? You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round 1, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
Oh, nice. It's in there deep. There you go.
Oh, and she gets the takedown. And that will do it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there. And nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. Well, she couldn't have drawn it up any better than that as she gets the win by submission tonight. Big win and an even bigger statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 11 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out,
Oh, well, there she is. A lot of people felt like this fight was destined to go the distance. She had other ideas.
She said that if this fight went to the ground, it did not matter how good her opponent is. She was going to submit her. She did exactly that. She feels like she's levels above the rest of the game in the grappling.